So, interviewing is easier than you think. Let's chat about that. I'm Dr. Tiffany Slater, CEO and Senior Human Resources Consultant for HR TailorMade. Interviewing is so much easier than you think. I've run into so many business owners who are nervous about the interview process. They feel like they're doing it wrong. They don't know what to ask. They don't know what to look for. So I thought that this was a perfect opportunity to share with you the things that I've learned in my 20 plus year career. I know I look 12, but I'm not. So the first thing you want to do, you want to make sure that your questions are all legal. You cannot ask people if they have children, even if you just want to know because you're trying to break the ice. Stay away from it. You don't want to run into a situation where maybe you don't select that person and they think that you didn't hire them because they have 2 children and they're a single mom or a single dad. You can't do that. So we want to make sure that we stay away from asking questions about anything that is remotely close to being a protected class. Protected classes are gender, age, race, religion, sexual orientation. There are so many different ones. Religious belief, I think I said that. But make sure that you stay away from questions like that. Stick to the job. Stick to the role and the work that they're going to be doing. The second thing is you got to know what you're looking for when you're asking these questions. So when you put your interview questions together, look at the job description, craft questions that help you get to an understanding of whether or not this is something that these individuals have experience in. And when you're crafting your question, you've got to say to yourself, okay, when I ask this question, these are the types of things that I hope that they would say. So those are called your look fors. Why do we need look fors? If you're the same person interviewing everybody, because we're human, we want to make sure that we're consistent. So if I'm interviewing 20 people and asking them all the same questions, I want to make sure that I'm holding everybody to the same standard so that I can rate them fairly and equitably. So it's very important that you know what you're looking for. The third thing, contact all of your qualified candidates via phone first. Do a phone screening. Ask them the top maybe 5 questions that help you really understand, okay, could this person be a good fit for my organization? Let's get those questions off the table right now. Maybe they come to the interview on the phone screening, and maybe they're unprofessional on the call, and it's a big turnoff. You automatically know that that is not a person that you want to spend 30 or 45 minutes with doing an interview. Maybe on the phone call, the person doesn't know how to use technology. Maybe you're doing a Zoom call and they don't know how to use technology. And maybe that's a part of the requirement for the job. You automatically know this is not a person that I need to spend my time with. Maybe they ghost you on the phone screening and it was a 15-minute slot. They just gave you 15 minutes back of your time. But it would have been worse had it been a 30-minute interview or an hour-long interview had they ghosted you for that. So do phone screenings. Get a bulk of the people out of the way. Once you do that, you'll have your top 2 to 5 people that you really could spend some time with interviewing so that you can dig deep with them. Number 4, make sure that your interviewees are put at ease. Have some conversation with them when they come in and talk about the weather. What did they eat for breakfast? How was their commute to getting to where you are, or how's their day going? Whatever you can, think of outside of family, unless they bring it up. You want to have conversation that really can help to put that person at ease. The other thing that you want to do is give them a copy of the interview questions. What's the secret? You're going to be asking them the questions anyway. It eliminates the need for them to ask you to repeat the question. It also eliminates the need for them to write notes so that they can really, really be focused on how they want to respond to you. So those are my tips for interviewing. You got 5 tips. The first one, make sure that all of your questions are legal. Make sure that you know what you're looking for when you ask each one of your questions. Conduct pre-screening interviews and narrow it down to your top 2 to 5 candidates. And make your interviewees feel at ease. Here's a last bonus tip. When you're done interviewing, the individuals that you know you're not going to select, please let them know. Don't leave people hanging. It's rough out here, as young people will say, in these streets. So we want to make sure that we are letting people know that we are considerate enough to not leave them hanging. You could send them a nice email. You could call them. You could even, if you want to take this extra step, tell them, here is something you could work on so that you might be a better fit next time, because I've really enjoyed talking to you. Just be human. Just be human and treat individuals the same way you would want to be treated. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for chatting with me. I'm Dr. Tiffany Slater of HR TailorMade. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe.